Welcome to Tejas Education and Learning. Today I will be teaching you the second chapter from Timelines History Orient Black Swan Class 5. Okay? And this video will be explained and taught fully in English. This is a compiled video which is mixed with the previous two videos. So before moving on to the video, please click on the subscribe button and click on the bell button so that you will not miss out on the latest videos that we post. The chapter is Inventions of the Industrial Revolution. Class 5 Social Studies Timelines History Chapter 2. And this is a compiled and a compressed video lesson. So let's listen. To begin with, let us learn about some of the important inventions of the 19th centuries in Europe. So some inventions that brought about the Industrial Revolution changed the lives of the people in Europe in around 1800s. So there were many scientists during this period and they invented many machines. So who were these scientists and how did their inventions change the life of the people? To find answers to such questions, stay tuned and let us learn about them in this chapter. Now let us learn about some of the machines that were invented during the Industrial Revolution. First, let us learn about a spinning mule. So a spinning mule, it is a device that is an essential part of the textile industry. So it is a very important device in the textile industry, in the part of the textile industry. Okay? And it was invented in the 18th century by Samuel Crompton. So who created the spinning mule? It was Samuel Crompton. And in which period did he create the spinning mule? Samuel Crompton created the spinning mule or he invented the spinning mule in the 18th century. Okay, he created or invented the spinning mule in the 18th century. So the spinning mule was an innovative machine that spun textile fibers into yarn using an intermittent process that transformed the way the yarn was manufactured, making the process much more faster, easier and more profitable. So, the spinning mule changed the life of many people as the process was very faster than much handmade machines and all. So, it was very easier to use and it was more profitable. Okay. So, hope you understood about spinning mule. Here in this picture, you can see a person who is operating the spinning mule. Okay. And you can see this wheel also. Yeah. Okay. So, this person is taking out the yarn. Okay. He's taking out the yarn to make the cloth. So, with the help of this machine, we can make the cloth. In the olden days, before these machines and tools were invented, people were in families and they used weaving cloth and they used to make one cloth for almost an year or a week. Okay, it is a very long time. But now in factories, if we give some yarns, they can make a number of clothes in seconds. So see how machines are useful to us. They are saving our lives and they are more profitable as we saw and read in the previous slide. So I hope you understood all the concepts regarding this spinning mule. Okay. Yeah. So let us proceed. Steam engine. So students, the simple machines that were used by the people before the Industrial Revolution were driven by wind or water power, by animals or by men. But the new machines that were invented during the Industrial Revolution were powered by steam. Okay. So during the olden days, before the industrial revolution, the simple machines were powered by either the wind, the water power, by the animals or by the men. But the new machines that were invented during this period, during the industrial revolution, were powered and were driven by steam. Okay. Yeah. And by around 1776, James Watt has invented a powerful steam engine that could run different kinds of machines in the factories. So steam engine is a machine that uses the power of steam to move things. So after the steam engine was created, factories could run large machines with coal and water. Later, the steam engine was used to pull trains. So later, the steam engine was also started to use to pull trains. Okay. And the people now traveled easily across the countries. Heavy materials like the coal and iron would be carried from the mines to the factories. And thus the invention of the steam engine revolutionized the manufacturing and the transport industries. So we see how important the steam engine is, and we see the impact about it during the industrial revolution, how it changed the lives of the people. Right? Yeah. So in short, around 1776, James Watt invented a powerful steam engine that could run different kinds of machines in the factories, and it is a machine that uses the power of steam to move things. Okay? Yeah, hope you understood. So students, now you can see this water mill. Okay? So water mill is a mill that uses moving water as a power. So it is a structure that uses the water wheel turbine to drive a mechanical process such as milling, grinding, rolling or hammering. So water mills, in short, use the flow of water to turn a large water wheel. So the water mills use the flow of water to turn a huge, large water wheel, as you can see in this slide. Okay. So this is all about water mill. Hope you understood. If you did not understand about water mill, please rewind the part. You will definitely understand. So again I am repeating. In short, the water mills use the flow of water to turn a large water wheel. So the water mills are using this flow of water to turn this large water wheel. Okay? Yeah. Now you must have understood. Children, here you can see three words. Coal, iron and coke. Do you know why are they used for? Coal was needed to make iron. Coal was also used to make steam on which the steam engines ran. The iron was needed to make steel. Both iron and steel in turn were needed to make many machines that we use today. Before the Industrial Revolution, the pure iron was made by heating the iron ore with the charcoal and limestone. Charcoal was made by burning the wood. As the trees were very harder to find in Britain, the British invented a way to make pure iron using coke instead of charcoal. As a result, the iron became cheaper and the production of the iron increased. It started to come. The production of the iron started to increase. Okay? Yeah. Children, this is charcoal, a type of fuel made by burning the wood. Okay? And this picture is iron. So iron is a metal and it is used to manufacture steel. Now, what is coal? Coal is a sedimentary rock made predominantly of carbon. that can be burnt for fuel. Okay? Yeah. Yes, students. So now let's know about agriculture. So Britain was a largely agricultural society before the Industrial Revolution. So there were many inventions that helped nowadays in the field of agriculture, like the seed drill, right? So the seed drill invented by Jethro Tull helped the farmers plant more seeds in a larger area in a shorter period of time. Okay? So yes, this is a picture of a seed drill invented by Jethro Tull, which helped the farmers plant more seeds in a larger area in a shorter period of time. Okay? Hope you understood this. Children, this is an iron plow. So the iron plows were stronger than wooden plows and they could plow or dig up even the hardest of the soils. So people started using this machine. Children, this is the threshing machine or a thresher. So the main use of the threshing machine or the thresher is that it separated the grain from the chaff. Okay? And it does so by beating the plant and making the seeds fall out from it. Hope you understood. Children, so now let's talk about communications. Okay. So the telephone and the wireless were two inventions that changed the way people communicated over long distances. This helped the spread of the Industrial Revolution. The telephone was invented by an Englishman named Alexander Graham Bell. He was an inventor who also worked with people with hearing difficulties. So, this is Alexander Graham Bell with his invention named the telephone. Okay, so the telephone revolutionized the way the people lived during the Industrial Revolution period. Okay, so it had a huge impact on the lives of the people for communications, because after using the telephones during those periods, they started communicating with other people from long distances too. So in this way, it had a huge impact and revolutionized the way the people lived during the Industrial Revolution. From this, we say that communication and transportation was very important during that period. And one of the inventions that were used were the telephone and the wireless that spread communications. Now let's learn about the wireless. So, the other invention that revolutionized communication was the wireless. An Italian named Marconi, as you can see in this picture, he was the first to transmit wireless messages across the English Channel in 1899. His invention used radio waves to transmit messages across long distances. Today, we use mobile phones. In that, we listen radios, right? It is also related to the same concept. It is also related to that only. Okay? Yeah. So, children, here you can see some pictures, right? So, before the use of steam, railway locomotives, etc., people used horse-driven coach, barges, camels, etc. to travel or to move the goods from one place to another. Okay? Yeah. Children, in this picture, you can see the person named George Stephenson, also known as the father of the railway. He built steam locomotives for the British Railways. On the other hand, in this picture, you can see a British locomotive train which carries people, manufactured goods, raw materials and takes them from one place to another. Okay? Hope you understood. So, today we have learned about agriculture, communication, transport. Hope you understood all these concepts. I will meet you all in another video. Thank you all. Enjoy learning with Tejas Education and Learning.